Hey, a lot has happened. I just thought I would share a few of them I did in my previous video, but this is an update. Not only all my devices, but except the one I'm using right now, have gone out. But I started feeling very sick yesterday, and it was all of a sudden. It just hit me all of a sudden. I was suddenly very congested, and it was at 11:30 at night, and I started I was just like, I had to grab my inhaler, and I used 6 puffs. And it slightly helped. Mama gave me some decongestants, and she gave me some medicine that might help, and it helped. But I couldn't breathe. I had shortness of breath, and my nose was watering just badly. My eyes were watering. I was so congested. My chest was hurting. I had chest pains. It was so swollen, and my chest was sore. I couldn't even move my neck without it hurting my chest. Then 2 hours later, it eased off, and I went back to normal. Of course, I know cheese affects me that way, cheese and milk, but usually not that badly. But I was already feeling bad. What's weird is I was going to go in this place. It's called Give Me a Five. They have all kinds of things for anywhere from 25 cents to $5. I thought, well, I might find some cheap electronics in there. Maybe if I got lucky, I would find some cheap electronics, because mine have just been, they've been out of commission. Everything from both of my old tablets, my old phones, everything went out. I had others spare in case I needed them. They all went out. Everything went out. And then the home computer just went out. I depend upon that desktop computer to transfer files and data, important things. I depend on it. We have no one to work on our devices. Then the speaker for the TV goes out, and then it's insane. Everything at once, I'm telling you. Well, we stopped at that place, and a car alarm next to us. There was no one in the parking lot, but there's a car, and the car alarm next to us goes, boom, 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 and I said, okay, I hear you, and it goes, boop, boop. There's no one in it. There's no one even around. We're looking around for someone. There's no one around to do that. All the buildings' windows are open on those buildings, so you can see everyone inside there, and they're just fumbling with things. No one pressed the button. And then it started blinking. They went beep, 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 beep when I started to get out of the vehicle again. And then it went, I said, okay, stop, I hear you. And it went beep, beep, and then blinked, kind of winked at me. Well, then I go into the building, and a bird that looked like it was like a brownish bird. It reminded me of I can't think of the name now, but it flew by me and went into the building, and people were like, bird! And people got all scared. And I was like, it's a bird. And it flew over there to that last bin and looked at me, and she asked me, she said, where did it go? And I said, it went over there to the left. And it was like warnings. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go in there. I don't know. But there was the car alarm, then the bird, and then when I left, the bird came back in and left. He came back in the other side and flew out. I don't know, he just disappeared, and then he reappeared and flew out. A little brown bird. And it was watching me. Tonight, a craft goes over, a very long craft with like a stinger or something, I don't know. It appeared right over our property and just was going a huge loud propeller sound, and then flew right over, and then just went over the hill and vanished. But that illness, that sickness last night, it came up at about 11 o'clock, maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And then I just got so congested, nose running, my chest was hurting, I was aching, and I couldn't breathe. I had shortness of breath. I can't even repeat it, but it was just horrible. And hopefully that does not happen again, but it just lasted a couple of hours. It was crazy. It was a crazy time. And Simba's been missing, so I've been emotional about that, and I hope and pray that he comes back. These other cats that keep coming around that I would like to, I don't like them. I'd like to get them. They ran him off, so we have no Simba. So I hope and pray he comes back. So that's all that's been going on. It's been everything at once. Signing out. My links are below if you'd like to show any bit of support that you can. I appreciate all support that anyone shows.